the Sisaundra Show. Y'all know that I love highlighting all the wonderful Black businesses around the world. It truly brings me joy. I like to call it #Melanin Monday. So today I am joined with Breasha Pruitt.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you for coming. She owns her own gymnastics facility called Breasha Pruitt Elite Gymnastics.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fantastic. Oh my goodness, I love gymnastics. First of all, my goodness, how long have you been engaged, involved?
Well, I started at 6 years old.
Yikes! 10 years ago?
Thank you. A long time.
You're welcome. I love it.
And then I ended up going to Elite at the age of 10.
Wow.
And leaving Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky. And going to Texas to follow my dreams to be an Olympian. And there I just was living with host families and trying to do the Olympic dream. And here I am years later, after all the awesome accolades of being on a national team, being an elite gymnast. And now I'm owning, so.
That's amazing. Something tells me you're still being very modest. Just get all the accolades. Okay, going for the Olympics. That says a lot. She's dropped some pretty powerful words during this conversation, right, y'all? Oh my goodness. So you dealt with racial slurs, mistreatment from other coaches when you were growing up in this sport. I don't even want to say what was that like. Just tell us about that, please.
When I was 10, when I left home, that's when it kind of got bad and ugly. When I lived with Caucasian families, and it went from the hairstyles to get your black leg straight from my coaches to intimidation and just things that any child should have never experienced. So now that I'm coaching, you know, I'm just making sure like I'm changing the culture. Like none of my kids will ever go through that. So yes.
That's so amazing. The things that are done to us, you turn around and you want to make sure that other people don't experience them and so doesn't experience them. So for you to set up a gymnastics school so you could treat the girls the right way, what is the difference between what you went through and what someone will experience coming to your school?
Number one, I care for my children. When you walk into BP Elite Gymnastics, it's about family, love, care, positivity, and success all in one. It's a one-stop shop. Before, I didn't have that. I never had anybody to say good job as a coach. I never had anybody to be there for me. And so for my girls, I'm all of that, motivated, positivity, all in one.
I can believe that because the first thing you said was my children. When you can claim them like that, it really means that you have their best interest at heart. So not many women own AA training facilities. Why do you think that is?
I believe gymnastics right now, it's starting to boom with the African-American community. With at the Nationals, we had 3 African-Americans for the first time go 1, 2, and 3. So the sport, since Gabby, since Simone, is starting to pick up with African-American young girls. So I think for number one, to own, it's expensive. It's a financial barrier.
I believe so.
So to actually own a building and the equipment, you're putting up at least $600,000 and $700,000.
Good Lord of mercy. And then on top of that, to be a gymnastics parent, it's very expensive.
It is. It's an expensive sport.
So expensive.
It's a couple of mortgages.
It truly is. But to see the development of the children, not only physically, but mentally, the discipline it takes. And then to have someone as nurturing and caring as you, where you drop your kids off and they're in a good place.
A safe place is number one.
It means everything. It means everything. My daughter was in gymnastics, and so that meant everything. I knew that school bus was going to pick her up every day, and I knew that everybody she was around was going to be a positive influence. We don't have, or I don't think we have, an African-American facility in the area, but I know that's where she would have been if we had it. So it's great to know. You're located in
Evansville, Indiana.
Evansville, Indiana. I love it. It's freezing in Indiana right now.
It is. I got off that plane with a winter coat and came here and just took it off. I was like, well, the difference in the weather.
It's a whole nother thing. Now, do people ask you how far are you from Gary, Indiana?
No, they don't too much.
I'm asking you now. How far are you from Gary, Indiana?
It's about 5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. Okay, so that whole Jackson thing is about 5 hours down the road. So you recently received the national title of Coach of the Year award from Positive Coaching Alliance back in June. Congratulations
Thank you so
much.
Thank you.
Tell us about this honor.
Oh, it's amazing. It's been Positive Positive Coaching Lounge is an amazing organization. It's a youth organization that helps children have the best sports experiences, no matter their economic status. So they do trainings for coaching. They provide, if you need basketballs for communities, playgrounds, everything.
That's amazing.
And so they have a segment of that organization where they pick the positive coach of the year. And so that's someone.
Yay, y'all! Cheers!
So
Listen, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's from all over, men, women, all sports.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
And you won.
Yes.
Because that's the Olympian that you are. That's that Olympian heart. Listen, thank you so much
for
joining me. It's been an honor. We wish you continued success.
you.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. Woo!